السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف حالكم يا شباب؟ إن شاء الله بخير، إن شاء الله تمام. معكم عبد العزيز. رجعت لكم يا شباب سلسلة جديدة، لعبة جديدة، وهي لعبة كول اوف كثولو. طبعا يا شباب اللعبة هذه صراحة يعني لعبة رعب، لعبة غموض، لعبة صراحة بين عليها جدا جميلة. صراحة يا شباب أنا من أول يعني كنت ناوي إني ألعب اللعبة دي، بس لكن يعني العيب الوحيد بهذه اللعبة انها صدرت تقريبا بنفس يعني توقيت لعبة Red Dead Redemption 2، فصراحة ممكن يعني اللعبة ذي يعني هذا الشيء أثر عليها انه الناس لعبوها بزيادة. ولا هي صراحة يا شباب بين عليها لعبة جدا جميلة، وانا من اول يعني ما قالوا انها راح تصدر يعني موعدها، يعني لما حددوا موعدها قلت ان شاء الله اول ما راح تنزل باذن الله اني راح العبها. واتمنى يا شباب انكم تدعمون السلسلة وتدعمون الحلقات وتضغطوا زر اللايك والسبسكرايب، واي دعم يجي منكم يا شباب جزاكم الله خير. وانا ان شاء الله يا شباب راح العب اللعبة كاملة باذن الله. فخلونا نبدا لعبة كول اوف كثولو يا شباب، بسم الله. اوكي يا شباب بينا بدينا لعب. يا ساتر هذا فين وذا؟ والله المكان اللي هو فيه يا شباب ما ادري صراحة ايش يطلع، بس باين زي المكان كذا سري تحت الارض. طيب خلينا نروح مكان طريق من هنا. بدي عندي احساس انها ما تنفتح. كيف بدنا نفتحها؟ ما يمديلي، ما اظن يا شباب يمديلي عشان شايفين فيها قفل. خلونا نكمل الطريق من هنا. حتى هنا في الباب ده فيه قفل، لازم ننتبه. والله شباب صراحة يعني أنا بلعب الرعب يعني ماني مرة صراحة يا شباب، يعني من النوع صراحة يعني اللي يخاف شوية، فلازم صراحة ننتبه. كما يمديلي أخذ المصباح لا أشيله إلا والله يمديلي. تمام نشوف بس ايش عندنا. يا ساتر ايش فيه؟ والله شباب كأنه طلع شيء، الله يستر. طيب ايش عندنا هنا؟ هذا مدري، هذا مدري اخذه افتح في القفل. طيب تمام، كيف اخذه؟ اخذته. تمام دحين خلاص بدنا نفتح القفل. السلام عليك. صرنا انا خلاص ندخل من هنا.
My wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
يا ساتر هذا مين ذا؟ طيب أول شي خلينا نروح من هنا. هذا مين ذا اللي دوبكم قاعد يكلمنا؟ في شي هنا اخذه؟ لا والله ما اظن يا شباب في شي اخذه هنا.
What a putrid offering.
كذا تطلع فجأة انت. كالطريق ممكن من هنا.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
مثلا نجري زي كذا. تمام خلاص بين الطريق مع البوابة ذي.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey.
ترى هذا كان حلو. يقول هيت ويسكي وانا خليته يشرب ويسكي. طيب عندنا اكثر من شيء هنا خلينا نشوف.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. I have business here to attend to.
بس لكنه يقول عندي اشياء هنا لازم اشوفها.
I used to be an avid reader.
نقعد نفتش بأغراض وكذا شوي.
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
طيب ايش عندنا كمان؟
I wonder why I still take these things.
هذا بعد زي الدواء ياخذه.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than...
ايش عندنا كمان؟ يلا كذا تمام.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
اوكي التليفون دق يا شباب. هذا التليفون هو. هذا هو التليفون خارج. الله يستر.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
اوكي هذه تبغى معلوماتي الشخصية يا شباب، عشان المعلومات اللي عندها حقتي على حسب كلامها انها انحرقت. ما ادري ايش تطلع ذي الاشياء اللي قدامي، والله يا شباب ما ادري. ممكن زي المهارات. خلونا ندقق هنا كمان. والله يا شباب ما ادري ايش هي بالضبط، بس ممكن مهارات. اوكي بين كذا خلاص.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming!
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave any time, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
طيب
That's all you've got?
نطلب الصورة دي.
The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
كتب معلومات.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
طيب خلينا نشوف الصورة دي.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
اختار هنا. والله يا شباب ما ادري الصراحة. خلونا
I'm
نختار
a
أي شيء.
private investigator, not an art critic.
I guess you're not as clever as you think, then. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
طب هو يبغى نبحث عن زي الدليل يا
The
شباب.
sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
هذا يبغى نروح زي البيت يا شباب واستكشف فيه وجيب منه زي الأدلة.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
اوكي خلاص جبنا المعلومات اللي نبغاها.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. An artist you're only
Correct.
Which you do.
Find...
All right. I'll take the case.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
اوكي باين اخذنا القضية حقته خلاص. ويبغى نروح زي
I think I've got a book on the North
وجبنا أدلة.
I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber.
اوكي مكتوب welcome to Darkwater. هو ذا المكان اللي نبغاه يا شباب.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman. And a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
اوكي يا شباب بنروح البار اللي هناك. وبعد ما نروحها نقابل الرجال ذا هنا يقول في عنده معلومات جدا مهمة على الشيء اللي قاعد انت تبحث عنه. طيب باين انه هنا لازم اجي كمان واكلم الناس واسألهم.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
طيب خلونا نسأله.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
بس بالبداية
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
اوكي عندنا اكثر من سؤال هنا خلينا نسأله.
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
اوكي خلاص تمام.
That'll be all for now.
طيب سألنا الحمد لله تمام. بس باين انه لسه كمان لازم نسأل. خلينا نشوف ذي.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
مرة ما رضيت. الراجل اداها مدحة بسيطة فزعلت منه. اوكي خلينا نسأل كمان. خلينا نشوف في بشكة هنا خلينا نسألهم.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Where's the proof?
We're the proof. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
اوكي خلاص.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
طيب هم قالوا لي هنا في زي الشيء.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
وكل هنا يا شباب سألتهم كلهم. بس لسه يعني ما جت علامة صح على توك يعني أهل القرية اللي هنا. فخلونا نروح نسأل الناس اللي هنا نشوف.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, the same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me?
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. And you.
I'm looking for this address.
I like you, so don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
كلهم يحذروني من المكان إني ما أروح له.
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the
أوكي
water,
كذا
you
خلاص كلمتهم
shysters. You're
كلهم.
crazy.
خلونا نرجع للرجال هذاك اللي قاعد قابلني هنا. والله شباب صراحة كلهم يعني قاعد يحذرون إنه المكان هذاك ما أروحه. يعني الله يستر. اوكي خلينا نكلم الرجال ذا.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
طيب تمام. فين اختفى ده؟ فين اختفى؟ هذاك هو.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
طيب احنا شباب خلونا نروح وافتش بالوير هاوس ده اللي قاعد يقولوا عنه. يعني هو قال لي هنا شكله ذا يا شباب اللي قدام اللي فيه له مدخنتين فوق. اوكي بس ما ادري صراحة من فين اروح له. اوكي حتى هم كاتبين انه يعني روح الوير هاوس. ممكن من هنا. بس أنا كني شايف اثنين يعني ما يسمحوا لك على انك تدخل من هنا. باين والله ممكن بعدين اجي ادخل من هنا. ما ادري صراحة ممكن، فخلوا الحين نروح نشوف الوضع كيف.
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
اوكي يا شباب، هذول زي ما توقعت ما راح يخلوني ادخل من هنا. خلينا نشوف جيت من هنا. لا مو من هنا، اتوقع من هنا يا شباب. مع المكان ذا ممكن.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
كانوا قاعد يتكلموا يا شباب، يقولوا انه المدخل حق الوير هاوس ده لازم ادخله، ما في له اي حراس. بس لكن يعني انا ماني شايف الا المدخل ذا. نروح طيب من هنا شوف. خلينا نسأل دون.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your Edward Pierce.
Sorry, what are you doing?
I'm
Darn it.
My
That case...
What more can you...
Not much. They were... Don't get... What? The only one...
Is he a dane?
No.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
اوكي خلينا نروح من هنا، ممكن الطريق من هنا. ساتر ايش القرية دي. طيب من هنا شباب ما يمديني اطلع. من هنا. خلينا نشوف ممكن.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
طيب يا شباب هذه باينه لازم ارفعها عشان حتى هو يعني يقول there's a way in، يعني في طريق من هنا. طيب هي متصلة بهذه، يعني لو اطلع فوق احركها اكيد يعني راح تفتح لي المكان ذا واقدر اعدي من هنا. طيب لكن كيف اطلع على فوق؟ حلو حلو، هنا في زي السلم. طيب خلينا نحاول نحركها دحين.
I could use this old wind.
في شيء لازم اجيبه. في شيء يا شباب لازم اجيبه واحطه هنا. ويصير خلاص يعني مداني احركها. بس خلوني انزل، انا ما فتشت تحت زين. ايش عندنا هنا؟ ممكن دي، والله دي ما ادري ايش تطلع.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
اوكي تمام، لا بينجل هو الشيء يا شباب اللي احطه ويصير اقدر ارفع الحبل. اوكي خلينا نحطه هنا. يا سلام عليك. طيب ليه ما يمديك تحركها؟ يعني ما هم حاطين الا خيار ليف. ممكن احط شيء كمان زيادة. والله يا شباب ممكن احط شيء زيادة كمان. خلونا ننزل كمان افتش. طيب ايش عندنا هنا كمان؟ طيب هنا خلاص ما في شيء، وهنا كمان ما في شيء. خلينا نشوف الجهة دي. هنا عندنا شيء.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
اوكي هنا عندنا شيء. خذه. طيب ما يمديك تاخذه؟ يا سلام عليك.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
طيب اجل خلاص دحين عاد اكيد بدنا نحركها، يعني اخذنا كل الاشياء المطلوبة. خلينا نحطها. تمام. يهو لا تقولوا لي باقي كمان. والله شباب ما في الا ليف، يعني بانه لسه في كمان كم شيء. انا اعتقد باقي يا شباب زي الحديدة كذا طويلة. من هنا ما يمديك تطلع والله يا شباب، ما اظن بدي. طيب خلينا ننزل ندور كمان. هنا في شيء، هنا خلينا ندور. احسن اشياء يعني تكون مدسوسة دائما برا. طيب والله في واحد واقف هنا، خلينا نشوف ممكن عنده شيء. اوكي خلينا نسيبه في حاله. خلينا بس نرجع ندور هنا، اكيد في شيء هنا ورا. ممكن حديدة ذي يمديك تاخذها؟ والله يا شباب ما يمديه. هنا طيب اوكي ذي شايفين؟ انا اعتقد انه بقى حديدة زي ذي، خلاص احطها ويصير اقدر احركها. ما ادري ليه ما ياخذ هذه ويريحنا. اوكي هنا في شيء، والله ما في اي شيء هنا. طيب الجهة ذي، ما جيت الجهة ذي انا. يا سلام شايفين كم مدسوسة والله مدسوسة مدس. خلاص عاد الحين يا شباب انا متأكد انه مدار نحركها. اوكي خلينا نحطها. يلا حركها بطل.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
يا سلام خلاص الحين صار مدار ندخل. يلا خلينا ننزل. اوكي الله يستر. ايش المكان ذا؟ تصدقوا انا كان على بالي زي المويه يا شباب كذا حقت مجاري لون اخضر. طلع عيال لطيف هذا. يا ساتر انتبه لا تقولوا لي بيموت علينا.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
طيب في دخان قاعد يخرج من دي. ناخذ المصباح. خذه. ما ادري ليه يا شباب ما ياخذ المصباح. طيب خلاص ما يمدي ياخذه. خلينا نكمل طريقنا من هنا. من هنا ما في اي طريق. شو معناته الطريق من هنا؟ احنا جينا من هنا. ايوه معناته الطريق من هنا. يا ساتر استر الله يستر لا يطلع لنا شيء فجأة. اوكي باين شباب الطريق. خذه يا ساتر استر. يا لطيف هذا. يا ساتر استر هذا. طيب انا كان اتخيل. يا ساتر مرة شي مرعب يا شباب. طيب خلينا نكمل طريقنا ان شاء الله ما يطلع لنا مرة ثانية. نشوف ايش فيه.
This is primitive.
طيب خلينا نطلع لفوق. هذه يا شباب البار اللي رحناها. طيب الباب ده ما يمدي لي افتحه. هذا مو باب اصلا. طيب خلينا نطلع لفوق.
This place stinks.
يا سلام الحين دخلنا الوير هاوس.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
الارتو وش يسوون ذولي؟ والله يا شباب الحركة دي مدري ايش سوت. ممكن نعدت بالزمن إنه زي المهارة كذا. شوف الأدلة هو. طيب نستكشف كمان، عندنا أكثر من شيء هنا.
Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
لسه طفي كم دليل. لو دقيت
Who has enough money to buy painkillers
هي الارتو
but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks.
طيب خلاص كذا شفنا كل الأدلة، بس بقى آخر دليل هنا.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
طيب خلينا نرجع عاد خلاص. هو نفس المكان ذا، بس يعني اعتقد كأنه يرجع بالزمن، او انه يعني يا شباب يشوف الأدلة بشكل اوضح. يعني دقة الار2 والال2 فباين هذه مهارة عنده، عشان هو اصلا مفتش. فباين يعني هذه مهارة عنده عشان يعني يقدر يعرف الاشياء اكثر. طيب الحين طريقنا من فين؟ كيف عندنا باب هنا يا شباب؟ خلينا نفتحه.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
والله يا شباب كشفوا انه هنا. طيب خلينا ندير السؤال.
You sent your men away. Bad idea. I see only one overweight police officer and one hardened veteran.
How dare you? I am a representative of the law.
Relax. Look what I found. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins Mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Andrews, would you please shut the door? يودينا زي القصر يعني.
This guy went right
هذا بين القصر انه فيه كل الأدلة.
God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins Mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do. Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
اوكي خلونا خلاص نقول له let's not waste any time يعني انه خلاص.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
ما بدنا نرفض انه يجي معانا و accept يعني انه يجي خلاص خلينا نقول له refuse اروح لحالنا افضل.
You stay here and keep an eye on things.
Okay, but don't get the impression that I'll leave you alone inside the mansion.
يا ساتر يا شباب والله المكان مرة باين عليه مرعب. اوكي خلينا نروح ندخل البيت من هنا الطريق. يقول المكان كان مهجور يعني من فترة اعتقد انه كان يعني يقول انه كان في حريق هنا صار من وقت الحريق ده يا شباب يعني الى الان يعني ما حد جاء البيت ذا باين على انه كان مهجور.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
اوكي يقول انه الشجرة هذه كانت دوبة يعني طايحة مالها كثير.
Sturdy and well sharpened.
هذا فاس.
Sturdy and well sharpened.
طيب طريق الطريق من هنا يا شباب.
Jeepers.
حول ولا قوة إلا
Poe's
بالله.
prophetic raven.
والله شباب لما تلعب كمان مع السماعات كذا والصوت والله يعني الاشياء تكون مرعبة بشكل اكبر. الطريق ممكن من هنا. اوكي خلينا ندخل من هنا.
I'll have to find another entrance.
طيب لازم يا شباب نلاقي طريق يعني ثاني غير ذا. وهذا الحين جينا من ورا اللي هي الشجرة. نشوف الحين الفاس ذا متى ياخذه. الفاس اختفى. الفاس
The axe is
اختفى.
gone. I'd better be on my guard.
الفاس اختفى يا شباب الله يستر. والله يا شباب شوفوا انا بلعب الرعب يعني حلوة هي صراحة. ما عندي اي مشكلة باني يعني يكون في رعب بس انا خس شي عندي والله يا شباب لما اجي ماشي كذا واجي الف كذا وارجع الف كذا ولا واحد يطلع لي فوقي فجأة اللي هذه الفجعة كذا صراحة هذه ابدا انا ما تعجبني. بينما اشوفك من بعيد جاي جاري علي كذا ولا مثلا قاعد يجري ورايا هذه يعني ما هي مرعبة يعني بشكل كبير زي ما يعني
This entrance
الفجعة.
is still in use. Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them! Dump them into the ocean!
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
اوكي شباب، هو اللي قفل البيبان عشان يبغى يعني يحرص انه ما حد يدخل البيت ذا، يقول مرة خطير ومو سيف، يعني اللي قاعدين نلعب فيه احنا ذا المفتش مصمم اللي يبغى يدخل البيت، فالله يستر. يعني دحين خلينا نسأله كمان نشوف اذا مدى يفتح لنا الباب عشان ندخل.
The sooner I carry out my investigation, the sooner I wrap up the case and return to Boston. After which, you'll never hear of me again.
I like the sound of that, but I have a better idea. You leave right now, and you never come back. What now?
I've got to find a way in, whether he likes it or not.
طيب لازم يا شباب نلاقي طريق من غير ما يدري هو. فيعني لازم يا شباب نلاقي طريق. هو ابدا 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 يعني ما هو موافق انه يعني يفتح لنا الباب. الصراحة يعني لازم احنا يعني نلاقي الطريق من غير ما هو يدري كمان. الشرطة ذا جاي هنا، خلينا نشوف ايش عنده.
Pierce, old Silas didn't give you the key, huh? I suppose we'll have to find it ourselves.
I'm working on it.
هذا كمان
Closed.
كمان يقول لي لازم تلاقي
The caretaker
المفتاح.
must have the key.
يا حبيبي المفتاح مع ذا، المفتاح مع ذا يا شباب، يعني لازم اخذه من غير ما يدري. يجي وراك ليش؟
What now?
لا ما يمدي يجي وراك، خليني اجي اسأله. والله ما يمدي اسأله كمان، لأنه الدوبها كأنها جاتنا بداني اسأله. طيب هو فين بروح؟ اصلا ما في طريق من هنا. بقعد اسوي كذا، خليني اسأله اشوف.
You have a moment.
What now?
Nothing. Sorry.
Stop wasting my time.
ما يمدي اسأله يا شباب. المعنات ولازم انا اقعد ادور المفتاح. طيب سيده هناك جهة الحارس ما في شيء. هذه بوابة مقفلة، هنا كمان ما في شيء. فين في جهة ما رحتها؟ الجهة دي ما اعتقد اني رحتها. الجهة دي ابدا ما رحتها. ايش فيه؟ ليش باقي جتني زي الدكة؟ طيب نروح من هنا اشوف ايش فيه. هنا عنده زي القبر.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
الورود يا شباب اللي على القبر ده فريش، يعني دوبها ما لها كثير. ممكن في احد.
Poor kid.
هنا بس في مقبرة يا شباب، لا اكثر ولا اقل. بس مقبرة اللي فيه هنا. التمثال ده عنده شيء.
1693.
طيب من هنا احنا جينا اصلا من البداية. كانت البوابة اللي جينا منها يمين. هنا ما دورت زين. ايش عندنا هنا؟ ما ادري ايش يطلع ذا يا شباب. زي التمثال يعني صغير خشبي. طيب خلاص هنا ما في اي شيء. باين يعني لو في شيء يا شباب راح يكون جهة الشرطة هناك او جهة هذاك ممكن اللي مع الفاس. معناته الطريق ممكن يا شباب من هنا. نرجع هنا نشوف ايش فيه. زين نشوف هنا ايش فيه. طيب الى الان ما في شيء.
بيس shall we enter?
يا حبيبي طب ما معنا مفتاح ما معانا.
Closed. The caretaker must have the key.
هو هذاك اللي مع المفتاح. شوف حتى هو يقول لي انه الكيبر ده الحارس هو اللي مع المفتاح، بس لكن كيف اخذه منه انا ابغى اعرف. حتى كلامه يمديني اكلمه. شوفين كيف قاعد يصقع لي بالشجرة ذي، ما ادري ايش قاعد يألف. والله شباب ابدا ولا يعني ما مداني كمان حتى يعني اكلمه. طيب خلنا نكمل السيدة من هنا. نشوف هنا ما في شيء. خلنا ننزل كذا. شوف ما في شيء مرة، ما في شيء هنا يا شباب. هنا طيب
Biyas, shall we enter?
حبيبي اصبر خلينا ندور مفتاح. من هنا شوف هنا شباب في طريق من هنا ما شفت انا. اروح من هنا. والله المكان يا شباب ده مرة كبير ومرعب. نشوف الغرفة دي بدنا نفتحها.
This gate is locked.
اوكي يقول locked مقفلة. نروح من هنا نشوف ايش فيه. طيب هنا ما في شيء يا شباب. خلنا نكمل الطريق من هنا مع الدرج ذا. طيب هنا عندنا زي الكوخ كذا صغير ندخله ان شاء الله ما في احد فيه.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
نشوف من هنا. بدك تطلع. من هنا كيف نفتح الطاقة. يا سلام.
I hope it's the key to the tradesman's entrance.
خلاص الطاقة لازم نفتحها. أخذنا المفتاح يا شباب. كل اللي علي بس أروح أفتح الباب ذاك إن شاء الله، يعني ما صادف أي مشكلة على الطريق وأنا راجع.
Biyas,
هذه هي شباب. هذا هو الباب اللي لازم نفتحه. يا سلام فتحناه. هيا ادخل.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm coming with you. There's no way I'll leave you alone in there without a watchful eye. Who left this light on?
اوكي يا شباب دخلنا المكان. يا ساتر المكان طلع عليه مرعب. بس افضل شيء يا شباب انه ده جاء معانا جوة البيت.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
اوكي بقى لازم نسوي المهارة دي. طيب خلينا نفتش دحين نشوف ايش عندنا هنا.
What kind of meat is this?
اوكي هذا لحم، يعني حتى هو ما عرف ايش نوعه.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
اوكي هو الشايف هنا. خلينا نروح كذا الجهة اللي هو قاعد يطلع عليها. طيب ما في شيء هنا. في شيء هنا. خلينا نشوف شو هو.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
اوكي خلينا نروح الجهة دي نشوف ايش فيها.
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
اوكي باين كذا خلاص.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
حبيبي هذا صوت ايش؟ الله يستر. والله شباب المكان مرة مرعب. هذا احنا خلينا ورا ده، وان شاء الله احنا كذا بالسريع.
Let's see if I
Silas
can find
managed to bring the
something the
fire
cops
under
missed.
control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
بس حتى هنا لازم نستكشف شوية. هذا طيب خلينا نشوف ايش عندنا هنا.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
اوكي بين الحريقة شباب كان هنا.
They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
اوكي هاو هذه خسرت الشوز حقها شباب طاح منها، فهو يقول هاو. وانا اعرف يعني كيف يعني وادور
Did it
دليل
stop at
قريب.
the time of the fire?
طيب فين كمان في أدلة؟ هنا في شيء.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
لا الرسمة دي يا شباب يقول لك ما انحرقت، وعلى أساس صارت حريقة كبيرة هنا. طيب باين لسه في دليل كمان. نشوف من عند المدخنة دي. والله ما في شيء هنا. الجهة دي ما شفت أنا. طيب حتى هنا ما في شيء. هنا في شيء.
Did someone escape the fire?
اوكي باين في واحد يا شباب شرد من الحريق.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I think that some of your colleagues should turn in their badges. This room is bursting with evidence that seriously contradicts the official inquiry.
Well, of course, Mr. Holmes.
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization? By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know.
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out. That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
So be it. Let's move on. It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I suspect this lamp caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested, too.
But does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall, it was thrown at someone.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Someone deliberately set fire to this mansion.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
ندخل من هنا. الله يستر.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're
طيب يا
doing...
شباب، إلى هنا وصلنا نهاية حلقتنا. الله يعطيكم العافية يا شباب على المشاهدة. أتمنى يا شباب أن الحلقة نالت إعجابكم. إذا نالت إعجابكم يا شباب ما تنسوا تضغطوا زر اللايك والسبسكرايب تدعموا أخوكم. وأنا بإذن الله يا شباب أشوفكم في الحلقات القادمة. في أمان الله يا شباب. I'm out. Peace.